think we both want to know what the hell this is because
I'm quite excited. Very vague things that I have heard was just that it's awesome, and I'm like, cool.
That's what I keep hearing too. And like,
I want to know.
I see a lot of promotion for this show, and I've never I've deliberately avoided it.
Oh yeah.
So all I know is it stars the mayor of Icetown, because his face is like the only poster that I've seen.
Right.
Adam Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen like there's a lot of auto playing trailers for this show that I keep trying to like scroll past really quickly, but I always catch the first 0.5 seconds, which is people walking down a hallway. So it's not that much of a
okay.
spoiler. I guess there are
Oh
people
my God, there's a hallway.
The poster I've seen is Adam Scott's face, but like the top half of his brain is like cropped, and then there's a guy sitting in a cubicle. Oh. Like typing on a computer.
Okay.
Like an office job, I think, but it looks like an old computer. And then it's called Severance.
Right.
It just makes me think it's someone getting fired because it's an office job.
Yeah. We did talk about the word severance and how that's like the first thing that comes to mind.
That's what comes to my mind is a severance pay.
Yeah. Okay. And so he's like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Who are you?
Okay.
What the
It's a cool image though.
Hello?
I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey. Bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Who's speaking?
What?
Jesus.
Is she kidnapped?
Hey! Open the door!
I'd be just thrilled to chat once we've run the survey.
I'm not taking your survey.
Shall we begin with question 1?
This is a cool shot. The camera on a little like thing.
Let me out!
Okay.
5 questions. What do I get at the end?
Depends on your answers.
Ooh.
That's unsettling. Okay.
Who are you?
That's the first question.
First name will do.
Oh.
Huh.
She doesn't know.
I don't...
Can't answer the question, feel free to say unknown.
That would be terrifying.
Yep.
Were you born?
I don't know.
Name any U.S. state. What is Mr. Egan's favorite breakfast? Unknown.
Right?
What is the color of your mother's eyes?
Jesus.
Okay, what's happening? What the hell did you do to me?
Are we watching Black Mirror?
I don't know, dude.
Perfect score.
What?
Perfect score?
Is he a robot?
I don't know.
The way he like his I don't know. Oh my God.
The hell?
Is he like super upset about how he like kidnapping like somebody, or like that's his job is to kidnap people and wipe their memories and interrogate them? I don't know.
It's really hard for me to not see Ben Wyatt.
That's Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, cool. The cars are like just like 4 different colors. That's it. Just repeat it.
Everything's so symmetrical-ish.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout?
Mr. Scout.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Yeah. Symbolism. Boxes within boxes. Or layers.
Ogres. Sorry.
Okay.
CVRD. Oh, Severance. SVR. Sever. I don't know.
Maybe.
What?
His work clothes includes a different, simpler watch.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mr. Scout. Hey, Judd. See you soon.
Whoa.
It almost felt like he prepped himself and entered into a different persona. Yeah, like he went from crying to like head held high and confident.
He's so creepy. Oh, he just threw out the tissue, but he's sniffling. That's funny.
That's a huge set.
Yeah, they've got to be
Of just-
repeating stuff. Like walking in circles or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Apple, famously low budget company.
Yeah, you gotta reuse.
Gotta reuse hallways like TOS.
Yeah, totally.
That's the weird computer on the poster. Oh.
Huh.
You're breathing.
Sorry,
If you breathe on me, I'll rip your larynx out.
that went right to 10.
PD better not be out for the day. If he doesn't process today, they won't know until Tuesday of next week.
What?
What's for dinner?
God damn it, Irv. We warned you. How many reasons did we come up with?
8. It's confusing. Like, did the kids make you dinner in this scenario?
No PD?
He's sick.
And Dylan's about to wrap Tumwater today. These perks are so out of hand. They shake our hand and fill up the creamer. We were grateful for it.
That's
So much going on.
Moving numbers? I don't understand any of this.
Good morning, macro data refinement. Mark, could I have a word?
I do love it when like a show or movie drop us in the middle of
Me too.
like, ongoing conversations and forces us to catch up when it's done right.
Yes.
Because that was interesting. I have no idea what they're talking about, but it was like it felt like there was a million clues and little hints that I will eventually understand.
Last time you saw Miss Cobell, she was in her old
I get their
office.
conversation. What I don't get is what they were doing and what their job is.
What's this about?
I know a compliment about the office would just make her day.
He walks like a robot. His arms are like far from his body.
Mark, come in. Shut the thing.
Nice office.
Bad advice. Oh, I love her hair.
You look awful. You look hungover.
Oh,
The
is he getting
board will be
fired?
joining us. I have Mark S. at my desk.
Oh, hello. I assume this is about me acting as department chief today. Sub for PD.
Petey is no longer with this company.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mark. You guys were one of my favorite office friendships.
What happened?
We'd be aiding an assault on PD's privacy by you.
Mark, would you place your key card on my desk?
Somebody did get fired, so
Yeah.
Serve Kier, advanced role of macro data refinement department chief.
it looks the same.
Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
She's like, oh, now I have to.
What a weird workplace.
Stick to the flow chart. Escalate properly depending on dialectics.
Thank you to the board.
Won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
This is the strangest workplace. Like everyone's
Our last
kind of
refiner,
inhuman.
who was a woman,
Yeah.
is-
Carol,
Don't be sad.
I'm fine. We'll be fine. The input survey, isn't that a little weird?
Standard. She deserves to have the information presented to her in the proper order.
Demands to leave. Skip to page 19.
Oh,
Okay, so this is the other
Images,
side. Okay.
Yeah.
good.
You're all set.
And one of them said just as you had, so was he in that same position before?
oh, yeah.
Interesting. That's a hiring procedure.
Who are you? Who are you?
You skipped the preamble.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself.
It's funny seeing the other side of it.
But it makes it so much less sinister.
I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey? I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Oh.
Once we've run the survey, shall we begin with question 1? Shall we begin with question 1?
What?
She's not supposed to do that.
Jesus.
Are you seeing this?
I'm watching.
She's crazy. She's so like, there's just nothing. It's
There was a preamble which I was supposed to read. I unfortunately skipped that, went straight into the survey.
Am I livestock? Did you grow me as food and that's why I have no memories?
Jesus.
That's quite the conclusion to reach to, but
Grew a full human, gave you consciousness.
I don't know.
Your name is Helly. Helly R.
good news about Helly?
Yeah, okay.
Interesting name though, Helly.
Thank you for taking the welcome survey. The good news is you're at an orientation.
Oh, God.
I can see a lot of Ben Wyatt.
You have been hired to a position on the severed floor, Lumen Industries.
He said he was ready. He's not ready to be in this
Well, it
position.
kind of got dumped on him too,
I
right? He was
understand.
surprised.
Yeah.
Confused about the severance procedure.
Severance procedure.
Imagine yourself as a seesaw.
Oh God!
Holy
Can we just take a beat, please? Please. Okay, my name's Mark. So a few years back, I woke up on this table. A disembodied voice asked me 19 times who I was. I told that voice I would find him and kill him.
Did you kill the voice?
No, he became my best friend. Is a life to be had here, Helly.
A life to be had?
Well,
Okay.
Let me the f out of here.
That's 3 times, right?
ask me again. You've asked twice to be let
Oh,
go.
twice.
Ask one more time.
I would like to leave the building now.
I'd hate to keep you somewhere you're not happy. Let's get you out of here.
Oh, weird.
Irv.
Like Irv was surprised that she was like kicking at the door and trying to get out. Like so she wasn't supposed to do that. So what were they expecting to happen?
Yeah, I mean,
If his first time was threatening to kill someone, like it's a reasonable response what she did. So
The departments are pretty spaced out.
And I'm what, part of that?
No, you're a replacement. Here's your stairwell, just past the bend.
You're not coming with me?
I'm not allowed to see. I just can't watch you leave.
is there actually an exit or do they like murder people that don't?
yeah, because he was in the parking lot. Wait, what did I say? It was really
Severed threshold restricted.
what?
What? It's like a video game level when you don't get the secret the first time and you have to like, like Mario or something.
It's like some weird dimension thing.
Well, she's going through and then coming.
Yeah, but she keeps seeing the other hall.
Am I dead?
No.
Then why the can't I leave?
Well, you did leave just now, but you came back.
Weaponizing office equipment on your first day.
Oh, his little sad face on the bend.
I am his employer, and he is your department chief. The good news is there's only one part left of your orientation.
Why is that?
Because it's a video. Welcome to Lumen, Helly.
I don't like her. I mean, I like her character. She's great, but like she's so creepy.
Lumen. I don't want that band-aid. It's like a little frowny face.
Oh, I'm sure they make them with frowny faces.
Are you mad at me?
Yes! Hell, it's just the product of a human imagination. And imagine they can usually create. Apartment like yours can go good or so bad. You know what makes a difference? The people.
Mini discs. I haven't seen a computer that had a disc player in ages.
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
Oh, it's like her.
My name is Helly R.
Explaining stuff to herself before memory.
I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure of consent for my perceptual chronology to be surgically split.
What?
My access to my memories will be spatially dictated.
That's why his mood changed when he went down the elevator.
Yeah.
I am aware that this is comprehensive and irreversible.
Okay. That's a wrap.
Okay. Go ahead.
So once you enter through a barrier in this building, you completely lose all personal everything. You don't know
And
your
it's-
name, your
Yeah.
family, nothing. No personal life whatsoever.
So I'll never leave here.
You'll leave at 5, but it won't feel like it. Not to this version of you, anyway.
And I have no choice.
Every time you find yourself here, you chose to come back.
What a crazy concept.
It's interesting. I feel like a lot of people like would wish for this. Like, oh, I wish that like when I'm not at work, I would forget about work.
Right.
And if you're at work, you forget about what's going on in your life. You just want to focus on work and like the whatever
Hello.
balance. Something.
I mean, I like one part of not thinking about work when I'm at home, but plenty of time in my life when I'm at work, I had to also take the time to deal with life stuff because, banks don't open on the weekend and like stuff like that, right? Like, interesting.
Okay, so he's back to his personal self.
Right, and whatever was making him cry.
No.
I find it
That
funny
makes
that
sense.
he's like, oh, this is new, but it looks exactly the same as the other one.
So he won't even know that his other work self got a promotion or anything.
What keeps them coming back, though, if they have no, I don't know.
Bills?
Oh my god. Ah, yes. Good old gift cards.
Yep. It's about as good as a office pizza party where you get 1/4 of a slice.
Hey! Ooh.
Sorry.
Crazy.
So this is what happened to Petey? Is he dead?
I guess, yeah, that's the question. Like, what happens when you leave here? Or if it's because, if she's like, oh, I'm consenting to do that. They said it was irreversible. So what oh man, looks like Whistler.
Is this like a company town?
I mean, everything looks so cookie cutter.
Yeah.
But that's not that unusual for suburbs and stuff.
No, but company towns are notoriously the worst.
It was in my space again. Well, trash comes tomorrow night, and with both yours, there's no room for...
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
If there's no dinner, how is it dinner?
You actually owe me this. I'm really a way better sibling than you.
Oh, must have slipped my mind.
Sibling, okay.
So I just thought maybe you'd want to be around people.
Nope.
Oh, like a dead spouse?
Yeah.
Did they have an attack and explanation onto that
It's
at college?
fine. Got a gift card. Pips.
Of course it's Pips.
There's our captive.
Hi, Rick.
Rickon, come on.
People overlook, I think, is that life is not food. It's not the same thing.
Mark and my dad used to have whiskey as life carved on flask.
What is this gathering? Everyone just gets a glass of water and like...
I don't know.
Rickon told Rebecca and me that you're a former history professor.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I'm not sure. I taught mostly about World War I.
Comparative levels of violence and warfare throughout history.
Oh, I hate this guy already.
That the people actually called it the Great War.
No one would have called it World War I because World War II hadn't...
That would be the act of an extreme pessimist to already call it one.
Mark's late wife educator Russian literature.
Okay, it was wife.
Mark is a Lumen man now.
Yeah, I thought Lumen was more on the tech side of things.
I'm in the corporate archives division.
Mark is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
Oh.
Interesting.
So it's like just a known thing.
Yeah.
That's something, isn't it?
I think something that's his choice to tell people or not, right?
Well, I think it's fascinating. I just always be thinking about, the other one.
There is no other one.
I just don't grasp the visceral element.
Memories are bifurcated. When you're not at work, you have no recollection of what it is you do there.
I hate all these people.
Yeah.
They stagger us.
I don't mind the sister or the sister's
when you're
partner.
at work,
This dude is really annoying.
I mean, not trapped, but
what? No, I'm curious. What were you going to say? But not trapped, but what?
Well, I suppose we know where you fall in the congressional goings-on.
Mark made a decision, and that decision was controversial, ethically and socially. Mark, I stand behind you.
I definitely stand behind Mark.
Dig in. Lack of food has allowed us to already do so.
Oh, all these people are so obnoxious.
If I give you $3,000, will you forgive me?
That's so funny though. Like after a dinner party to make a sandwich.
Here you go, buddy.
Like it immediately went into, oh, look at this freak of nature. Let's all prod at him and ask him, but not let him
Weird little
talk.
mustache. You're not going.
Oh, I just realized she's pregnant.
Work things helped.
Proud of you for taking that job. And I think she would have been too. I know she would have been. Forgetting about her for 8 hours a day isn't the same thing as healing.
He chose so he could not be grieving for 8 hours a day, like to get a break from everything.
Wow.
You want to crash here since you're already here?
Your house smells like pregnancy.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's not grasping the visceral element of it.
I'm making all the bed sheets myself. The twin is comfortable, and the pajamas were made on a Baltic hand loom.
I still don't quite get the 3 bed.
As the child grows, can wound that child.
Irreparably.
Got it.
Yeah. I think people really enjoyed you tonight, Mark.
What the
Please let go of my foot.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, milady.
Oh.
Rickon. I sleep in a race car. Dude, I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
What is that?
That's a Simpsons thing.
Oh. There's been a couple of times that it's shown his hand shaky. And I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing that that's Pete.
Yeah, Petey.
Petey.
But he doesn't recognize him because they're work friends.
Now, was he really there, or was that like something in his mind? Maybe like the procedure wasn't done quite right, so he just saw him because he's thinking about him or something.
Right.
How long you been up?
Oh, a while. Businessman. The yard last night.
There's seriously a man in my yard last night.
Yeah, looked at me weird, like he knew me.
Yeah, it's Petey.
You still smell like a distillery.
Drown out the memory of mom and dad switching out my beds when we were kids.
Maybe that's why I'm the way I am.
No.
What else can explain it? Why am I like this?
But if it's irreversible, then like how would Petey know where to go?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the idea, right? They establish that first and then surprise or something, maybe. I don't know. Or it's just a drunk. God, I'm so glad I only live in apartments.
Recycling was last night.
Oh, God.
You keep putting your bin on my side.
Oh, this is my nightmare.
You know, I actually can't talk right now. I'm out at dinner. Pips, bar and grill. Hang up. I'm sorry, Mrs. Slovig. They've cooked the food and it's here.
What's for dinner?
Okay.
Sorry, you don't got that reference.
Okay, who are you?
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
Everyone in my department is...
Severed.
Severance is pretty permanent.
Yeah, bypassing the implant wasn't easy.
Ooh.
And instead of lodging a complaint...
I tried that first. So did you.
You've unsevered. They're after you or something?
Yeah, they being Grainer, who's probably out here right now. We both know him. We don't like him. If something happens to me, the things I know need to stay known.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Like a job where you have to be like
I'm your best friend.
Memory wiped is you're probably not doing good things.
I'm your best friend. You're my good friend. Okay. This makes me think of a conversation we had a while back in Black Mirror about you are your memory.
I had to grab something and I know it's not appropriate, though I'm sure you'd be an awesome niece. The choices we had made and why. It would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. If you don't want to know what's going on down there, I won't force it. There's an address all along and you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
Okay.
Loop Road.
Mark, will you color me embarrassed?
Oh my
with
God.
A mix-up?
That's his boss.
Yep, that's the voice.
How was dinner?
Fine.
You know my mother was a Catholic. Saying 8 hours, bless us.
I'll give them ample time tonight. Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
You're good people.
Ooh.
Because there's two of them. Yeah, she's not severed, is she?
No.
Nah.
No,
it's
she's
the same
not.
person.
No. Ooh, creepy. Ben Stiller.
Okay, this is intriguing.
So weird.
It's a mysterious show.
The job that they're doing on those computers is like, it's like a grid with a bunch of numbers, and then they're categorizing the numbers into like alphabetical
Little
buckets.
Boxes? Yeah.
I don't know. That's like, I couldn't begin to guess what the that is.
And the memory thing, like the in the letter at the end there, where he's like, I wonder if we were monsters on the outside. Again, that makes me think of that conversation we were having about your memory being you. And it's like,
yeah,
the person you are at the workplace eventually will has a chance of diverging from who you originally were, I think.
Yeah, the whole discussion was like, are you or do your experiences create you?
Yeah. But I think in this instance, if the memories don't overlap, ever cross with each other, you will eventually diverge into two different people. If you change the job to, let's say, something that's very high stressed. In the real world, if you're like someone that works in ER and you have to deal with like high stress situation all the time, when you get off work, you can like unwind. But if you never get that and your memory is just 100% in that environment, you're going to eventually become someone else, almost like different from the other side. Like even here, when he's out of work, before he went into the office, he was a crying, depressed person. And then as soon as he crosses that barrier, he became this kind of like, oh, well, things are pretty good. I don't know why I had a napkin, but my head's hell. Like, that's
Yeah.
already differing personalities. And if you like stay in that severance,
Yeah.
I feel like gradually you would just go further and further and further apart, right?
Yeah, it could be.
And your personality would just be two different people at some point if you're there for long enough.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that henceforth my access to my memories will be spatially dictated, nor retain work memories upon my ascent. Alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
Okay, that's a wrap.
What did that staircase work?
I don't
Of her going
know about
through the
that.
door and seeing the same hallway.
If they can mess with your brain and
So
what
your
you
work
remember
personage will
and
be
don't
working
remember,
in a
they could
few
probably
hours on
mess
the
with
seventh
what you
floor.
see in certain.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
The elevator has a handrail at hip level if you feel dizzy. I love seeing the sunrise. I used to drink 3 raw eggs and milk each morning.
Sounds like a gassy person.
Good morning, Lawrence.
Oh, that's the question of one of the things. That's why he told her.
What?
Is like, that's probably the guy. He's like, what's his breakfast? That one of the questions.
Oh, good call.
They say it doesn't hurt.
I don't care what
Just
they
relax.
pay me. I will never take a job that requires surgery beforehand.
No.
Little vibration now.
Oh.
I'll be upstairs after to let you know how it went.
Sorry if I freak out on you a little.
That's cool.
It would be. I know brain surgeries are done fully conscious. It'd be such a weird experience.
I don't like it.
Like part of me, I'm curious what that would be like.
I mean, with the whole like, oh, you're gonna feel a vibration. It reminds me of, like dental work. You're awake, but something is numbed, but it's still like you still
Great to see you.
gotta feel stuff going.
Your orientation's been so much fun. New hires adjusting to a severance by bringing them here to the stairwell. It's all part of the process. If you want to spin around and head back in, that should be that.
Oh, that's what happened on the other side. Okay.
What?
Wait, what? No, hold on.
What the hell?
No, this is something else.
Maybe with a little oomph.
This is so when she tries to leave, for some reason, she'll be like, no, I have to go back.
It's going fair. No,
That's what happened back then, because she fell on the last time we.
Oh, we didn't see
You're an
because
inquisitive one.
we were Adam Scott's
be in there,
character,
do I?
not looking.
Yeah.
And we just,
It's amazing what you're doing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
oh, no, that was just practice. Intro.
Animated intro. No, that had to be the time that when she was talking to Adam Scott's character, right? Because like.
I don't know. Ew. Ew.
Cool.
Oh my God, I like hate it. But
This is
like
so
in a
cool.
fun way.
But anyways, yeah, the last time she like fell over and it was exactly that shot.
Yeah.
With
And then at the end of the day, we see her holding those flowers.
So she kept going in and out of the doorway. It must be like, God damn it, other self, get it together. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, I love it. That might be now one of my new favorite intros.
Buffy is one of the best intros.
Does she ever like buff anything?
Oh, yeah. It's so weird that everything, like the brands for everything is their company.
Yeah, well, one of the people at the party, no, quote unquote party said, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything they don't make?
Yeah. I just saw like the TV stand, the coffee maker,
Yeah.
the vacuum.
The sort of a everything company, like an umbrella corporation kind of thing. I would hate having that next to me.
Aw. Why?
Hey,
It's Monday.
a weekend just happened.
Yeah. Focus on the effects of sleep since we don't actually get to experience it.
Sounds like a nightmare. You never get to leave work.
It's 9:05.
Yeah, they stagger the entries.
So I guess we're not friends.
Creepy.
Guess not.
My current file is called Tumwater.
Should I be taking notes?
No.
I've earned 4 of the 5 tier incentives. 100% is tier 5. That gets you a caricature portrait.
So that's the highest award?
If we hit our numbers by quarter's end, gets you a waffle party.
What about Mark's crystal head cube?
That's just something they gave him.
Oh.
Some of this stuff really hits like way too close to home with like
Yeah, the
office.
Yeah.
You could give me a gift card or you could give me the wage that is for this position.
You remove the group photos. We're gonna take the new ones at Helly's party today. All the data falls into one of 4 categories, evenly, between 5 digital buckets.
I think the old photos are supposed to stay on the desk.
All the data comes from upstairs, fully encoded.
Then how do I categorize it?
Presents in such an order as to elicit an emotional response. They'll be sort of disconcerting, scary.
And look for numbers that are scary.
It sounds dumb, and Mark said it dumb.
Takes a while to see.
Printed out the passage of the handbook on changing out group photos.
Oh, God.
Am I trapped here? Turns out I hate this and I want to quit. Is that an option?
You can submit a resignation.
Good luck getting that approved.
Version of you only exists at Lumen. Quitting would end your life.
Hi, Mr. Milchak.
Helly, welcome. The office feels whole. Now.
It's so like empty and everything's so sparse.
Even without the creepy procedure requirement, I already would hate working this place.
My name is Irving.
Just all of this.
I know 9 core Lumen principles.
What's your favorite?
All 9.
No trust fall today, Irv.
Oh my God, they're really taking all the worst, like, awful tropes of office
I've
workplaces.
never had to do a trust fall in an office. I've never had to do this ball rolly thing, circle thing.
No,
either.
me neither, but I get where they're going. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I don't know anything about myself.
I'm sure you do, Helly.
I like to think my Audi lives on like a riverboat.
Audi? My Audi?
They're us.
A few things to say to her. Can I record something back?
The elevators are equipped with code detector. Messages can't be passed through.
Okay, well, what if
I don't think you're quite getting the game here, Helly. Guys, this is Helly. She's allergic to almonds and has weak enamel. Seeing her here with you all, she most definitely has a family.
It's a classic thing. If your workplace calls you family.
I absolutely love this game.
You said that last time.
Well, I
have to do this too.
I broke protocol this morning. Dusting the old group photos. Feel sad. Worried that I won't be able to run MDR. Took them from the cubicles and put them in that storage closet. We're not supposed to do.
Thank you for telling me, Mark. You have an outburst like this for Petey and not for Carol D.
Her Audi filmed a thank you. Petey was just gone at some new job or dead.
That's enough, please. Time to remind ourselves that things like deaths happen outside. A life at Lumen is protected from such things. I also think that melon isn't getting any tastier.
Oh, my Lord.
Interesting.
What does he do on the outside?
Digs in dirt, obviously. Just.
So how are you going to figure out if Petey's okay? You're just done asking about your best friend because our babysitter told you to stop?
When he says something, it's best to listen.
They keep like hinting to like this dark side of like whatever this is.
Well, I mean, like the boss lady said in the other episode, hell is what people make, right? This is so Black Mirror-esque, but just like extended.
Say gratitude.
Gratitude.
And cult-like too.
I'm not gonna work here anymore. The disappearing friends thing.
There's code detector.
Frankly, it sounds made up.
Ellie?
I kind of think like she should have done it secretly.
Okay, there it is.
But like, is that because it would actually detect her because they knew like there's like a button that guy can flip or something?
I think we can assume that they can actually detect if they have the technology to sever your friggin' memories and... Okay, that's great.
Come on out. What have we got here? Perhaps you better come with me.
So you found my wayward trainee. Appreciate your help, sir, as always. This is embarrassing, but it's my first time training. Sorry, this is Helly. Helly, Mr. Grainer. That one, it's on me. I apologize for that, sir.
On you, then. Let's go.
Okay, what happens to him? Grainer's like the actor. Casting call for the most like frowny face possible. Like, so stern looking. Like that's how I imagine Principal Skinner looks like in real life.
Break room.
Okay. Does it break you?
Ugh.
God, it's so narrow too.
Jesus, why?
So you're a doula. How
Hey, we
many
don't get to know what
deliveries have you
happened.
seen?
300?
This is mostly back in Montana. We get 2 a day, depending.
Is it like 10 a week?
Are you vetting me for your sister?
No, you seem great.
So I'm assuming that if he took the job 2 years ago, it's been 2 years since his wife?
And half this town.
Half of me. I'm in the archives division, sort of a corporate historian.
So you don't know who you work with or what you do.
That's the idea.
Like, you could have a girlfriend at Lumen and not know it. You could get married and have kids and just forget they exist.
I think for some people, it's the point.
Yeah.
As a local, this just feels like a reasonable temperature, too.
You're one to talk. Isn't Minnesota like crazy cold?
Very cold the one time I visited from my home in Montana. So do you live in Lumen housing?
Make it sound like dorms.
Lumen housing.
Mm-hmm.
They happen to be subsidized by the company that employs them.
Children's brain health.
Nice.
You know, most severed workers don't see the sun.
Oh,
We're trying to get a measure on the ballot to keep megacorporations like Lumen.
Well, what about the self-mutilating types? If you're severed, 2 separate hells?
You want to benefit off forced labor.
So people can just self-imprison. Are you captive right now? Be an infantilizing prick to people.
Severance is subjugation.
Are you 12 years old? Are you even in high school yet?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's not
date number
awkward
2
at all.
Yeah, he's definitely got some to deal with.
Mrs. Selvig.
Peace offering.
Well, that is so not necessary, but very kind.
I felt like he wanted to say it's so not wanted.
I'm experimenting with chamomile. No hard feelings if you gag.
Wait.
Waiting for that third bulb to revive itself?
Wasn't there a bunch of other stuff on the counter?
Were you on a date?
Sort of.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Specifically, the red envelope with the card with the address.
Midwife. Didn't really feel like anything.
He's so shaky.
Mm-hmm. Terrible.
These are magic.
They look so dry.
My late husband was a carpenter. He said, start building us a house in case I found a new man before I got there.
So sweet.
He even drew blueprints, which I keep in my purse. I'll give you a mugwort bath bomb that'll make you sleep.
Yeah. They're always watching or some weird.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I get his frustration though. Like, clearly, big reason he chose this is because of the grief thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then but then he also has to deal with how, big part of society is judging. Not that they're wrong, because it feels pretty immoral to do the severance thing. Like for a company to require it, is what I mean.
Yeah, if it's like a required thing, that's.
Like just for a job, like it's yeah. And of course, it's from a company that owns 60%. He said of this town, and like you kind of have no choice.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Yeah.
I thought it was where the cookies were, and so like he went and looked at the door, came back, and it had moved. Or something.
I'm a severed worker, employee number 4502. Woke up not feeling terribly well. Sorry, I'm just now calling. Just very minor stomach event.
I know your innie will be sad to have missed the day.
Your innie. God.
They know he's lying. They watching.
Where's Mark? Probably sick.
I'm not looking to be chief.
Confidence for a man who once got disciplined for dozing.
I can't help that I was hired older than you.
Where's Mark?
That's such
Sick
a
or
hell.
fired? Probably sick.
Also, like the incentive thing is so outrageous. Like a caricature and finger puppets or finger whatever.
Yeah.
He said he was
So
ill.
weird.
He said it was abdominal.
Funny timing.
Maybe she believes him because it's the cookies.
Also, like, there must be workers that go crazy and like carve on their leg or something. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then
That's
it's
a great
there.
idea. Yeah, just like memento some.
Finger trap is fun as long as you know how to use it safely.
Well,
But
why don't we always finish the files?
it only keeps so long.
They only keep so long.
Some freshman flu.
Oh, is he breaking?
Well, if he's like napping through the day, like what is he getting up to at night?
Good call. He's a gigolo.
Okay.
What's going on?
The
Did he
dreaming?
take some acid before coming to work?
It's got to be a nightmare or something. Like he nodded off and then
Yeah, I think so.
The keyboard is like eerily similar to the color of my keyboard.
Irving.
God, he gets there fast.
There's a limit to how much a person can handle. It has to be, and then you get.
Well, I think you were right with the whole, like, if you're like doing one thing over and over, at least like if you remember getting some relaxation, you could recover. But
you
if
never
you
get
don't
to unwind, yeah.
Yeah, like they said, like it's Monday, but she doesn't remember the weekend or the nights or.
Yeah, you have nothing to look forward to. You have nothing to talk about to come back from, enjoying and feel the joy afterwards, right? You don't get vacations. You don't get to. Yeah. Is this where he's living?
You spent dozing from your Audi's paycheck.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm just so sorry.
We'll do a wellness check with Miss Casey and go from there, all right?
Break room.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of punishment, but we don't see or remember. Wellness.
It's so dystopian, like the lines on the wall, like it's.
Nothing scary yet.
Scary? Like, is this all some like experiment?
Oh God, a 4.
Around?
What even are these numbers? Like, do we even know what we're supposedly cleaning?
The sea.
Huh? The sea.
Must have gotten pretty bad. Famine, plagues.
Oh, okay.
But first, they got to send probes down to the sea. So we send the probes down. They send us the data coded.
This is the leading theory?
Irv thinks we're cutting swear words out of movies.
Why would they need to go through such extreme procedures?
What are we actually working on down there?
I thought without Severance it would make more sense, but we don't even know how many there are. But I've been reintegrated for 2 weeks now. I've been mapping out the floor. I hid the original for you when I left.
You okay?
Ooh, his fingernails are dirty. Irving's fingernails were dirty.
Reintegration sickness. I'm the first dip that's ever had it. I can't go home.
What is it that happens down there that's so bad?
There's this room. We go in there when we don't act right.
The
break room.
Who's it?
Oh my God, he recorded.
I'm afraid you're not sorry. I'm sorry. Please read the statement. The harm I have caused this world, thankful to have been caught. My full
I just had a really
sorry, and that is all that I am.
creepy thought.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world.
That's the break room.
What if it's like population control and it's just random and they're just picking people to die? Or some weird like that.
You sound like the coworker's theory about the eels. I mean, it could be.
Mine, I think, is more like...
There's more efficient ways to do it. Oh, man, it's very culty. Like the repetition, the imagery, the specific like quotes on the walls. And...
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody was out here, I'm coming out for my session. That piece hung in the perpetuity wing for many years.
I'm Irving, macro data refinement.
Optics. And so this is your work. We don't paint them. We do hang them.
I've never seen it.
There's new ones coming next month.
Now, that's all I'll be thinking about until then.
She can break me. Oh, wait, no, this is not the break
This
room.
isn't the break room, I don't think. Mood. Okay.
What I'd like to do is share with you some facts about your Audi.
Audi. I can't. I just keep thinking of belly button.
I think that's the idea.
Just relax your body and be open to the facts.
Make it sound cute so it's pleasant, like a corporate.
These facts are not to be shared outside this room. Your Audi is fond of music and owns many records. And to the elderly and the insane.
Insane?
Your Audi attends many dances. Your Audi likes films. Your Audi is splendid and can swim gracefully. Enjoy each fact equally, not show preference for any over the others. Your Audi won a game 2 weeks ago. Photo of your Audi with a trophy once in a newspaper. Your Audi likes the sound of radar. Skilled at kissing.
10 points.
That's 10 points off.
I was just...
Please don't speak.
What is this? It's so disturbing.
Yep.
2 per day. Okay. Shriveled? Is that what it said?
I don't know.
Cubed.
Blueberries.
Oh my god, this is like
shriveled raisins.
But raisins are already shriveled.
No one accepts the resignations. What makes you think they're being delivered at all? What if you wrote the letters funky, like one of those robot tests?
I met the O&D department.
He's a
Bert's not a
Bert's not a
Oh, is she finally feeling a scary one?
And all in Lumen's care shall revel in the bounty of the insane.
Hey, guys.
Lumen has been good to us, and it is feckless.
Guys? Why is it,
You okay? Just fence off the bad data like I showed you. We're fine.
All right, Helly. Hip, hip.
What the
It was so scary.
I hope it shows us what they see when... Oh.
I have a theory, but I'll save it for after.
Here's the couch.
Find your sleeping bag.
Oh, no.
Well, maybe they're not watching because they, among themselves, were like, is he sick? Are you sure?
Yeah, but I was knowing about just bringing him here because she's next door.
Yeah.
Lights on the left.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh.
Oh god, it's killing him. Yeah.
Oh my god. God, I just imagine his like brain like just turning to mush up there.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing stopping them from putting like a kind of a dead man switch in the thing. Like, if you don't go into the building every it's splitting.
So he really is like two people doing two different things? Or he's... Oh my god.
Okay. My theory,
Yes.
which preemptively I'm gonna say this time because this happened a few times already. I don't think it counts as spoilers for you,
No.
right? Because
No.
there's no way for us to know if I'm
It's
right
a
or
theory. Yeah. I want to hear your theories.
wrong. Okay.
I don't just
'Cause I don't
inherently
know if I'm right or
believe
wrong.
everything you say.
Yeah. I think as of currently, the numbers thing that they're doing is something to do with the implant itself.
Oh, that's cool. That's interesting.
And that's why it has to do with what do you feel when you stare at it.
Right.
And that when she does something,
Oh.
she actually felt an emotion because she's actually just building her, like, kind of like, what's that phrase? Like you're bricking up, you're bricking in yourself.
Okay.
You know, you're building more walls to surround yourself and sealing yourself in.
I like that theory, but then like why? What are they doing there?
I don't know. That's all I got so far. I was like, why
Yeah.
would you feel something by just looking at some numbers and then that thing gets in their brain? So
But
yeah.
when she's like, "Hey guys, look at this."
Yeah.
The two of them, so all three of them were looking at it and it was like, "Yes." So if she's working on her own brain,
Right.
how could they see it too?
Well, did they see it or are they just kind of encouraging her?
It
Like,
seemed like they
she's-
could also see it. Like, yeah, that's it.
Right.
But I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do like that theory. That's pretty cool.
Should invest in a bath mat, maybe.
Yeah, okay. The robe is a gift from my brother-in-law. I've never worn it. I have pillows. Do you need anything else?
Are you sure nobody can see in any of these transoms?
Yeah.
Anybody live in that unit next door?
No. The neighborhood never really filled up.
Ooh, I want Petey to see the neighbor secretly.
I still think an occasional mixer wouldn't hurt anything.
Dude,
Good
I pressed
transition.
Cobell for
Yeah,
all
that was
four races
fun.
last quarter.
Oh.
They're converging. The memories.
Very cool.
I'm sorry. With this sickness, I get disoriented.
What's Sunset Park?
I don't know.
I wish he wouldn't just say disoriented. I wish he would say, like, I just had a memory from The Office or something, you know, like, oh.
I mean, I freak out like that too when I think about The Office. Oh man, yeah. Somebody said that this intro won an award. Did I misread that?
Oh.
Makes sense though, because this is like,
It's really cool.
it's so good. Although, if I was Adam Scott, I would feel a little weird that somewhere out there there's a computer with thousands of tiny little me's.
Mm-hmm. Just creepy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All the failed cookies? Or just so many cookies?
I don't know, but I'm bothered by how messy the kitchen is.
Yeah, it's really messy.
Clean as you cook.
We must be cut to heal?
It's like having two different lives suddenly stitched together. With two pasts, it blurs the present, too. They said it will get better. There's a group of people that know Severance is a blight on mankind.
The Whole Mind Collective?
Not the f***ing WMC. Someone else.
What do you want from me?
Don't you want to know what you're doing down there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to unsever.
I don't want you to unsever. Because that's not a word.
It hasn't been a blight for me. It's helped me.
What if you're murdering people 8 hours a day and you don't even know it?
What?
Look, I found a department, one where you don't get to leave. You really don't get to leave, as in they're down there right now.
Like chained up? Or...
I'm not going to talk about it in here.
Oh,
I don't know if monitors are bugged.
Oh, right. He's seeing the other.
PD, we're not at Lumen.
Where the f*** is June?
Oh.
The relativity thing is crazy.
Who's June?
June is my daughter. Greatest kid on earth and a hell of a guitar player. How happy are you that you asked me to stay here?
It must be so trippy for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they summarized it quite well because it's such a hard concept to like visualize and.
Mm-hmm.
So, murdering people 8 hours a day.
Are you all right?
See, that made me think she's just a crazy next door lady now.
Yeah, like she's alone and she's concerned. So that's her real emotion, is that she is concerned for him.
When her workie was the one involved in the conception.
Okay, first of all,
Worky.
that expect from a group trying to save people from their own choices.
Choices.
That has nothing to do with what we do at Lumen nor any severance procedure.
Something totally immoral.
What's immoral is taking away...
Tell me it's not true.
Those houses look so out of place.
Yeah.
Wake up, Petey. Petey?
Hey.
It's morning. You're in my basement. So I'm going to work, like you said. I just want to let you know, I'm not going to reintegrate. I lost my wife a couple years ago in a car accident. It's helping me.
At work, you'd come in sometimes with red eyes. I always wondered. You carry the hurt with you. You just don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should be back around 6.
Like it must over time things start like leaking over from one side to the other in your own brain because it's still the same brain.
I'm just de-icing my stew.
Thanks again for the cookies.
Actually, I wonder if the work that they're doing, going further on my last thought of like, they're just working on their own brain.
Yeah.
If they are actively severing any like reintegration or connections that your own brain is trying to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but then what's the whole point?
I don't know. Learn more about how the brain works for some nefarious reason.
I kind of buy that like they're making sure other people are severed potentially.
But why does it? Yeah, it has something to do with how they feel when they look at the numbers, right? That's why I think.
Well, maybe they can like recognize what it would look like somehow. So weird.
I deleted the scary numbers.
When?
Yesterday.
You look trim, Mark. I wonder if you were food poisoned.
You may as well skip it, actually. I put in my resignation request. It's good. It means you won't get sent to the break room anymore.
Mark, I spoke to your Audi yesterday. He sounded just shattered not to be at work.
Oh, sure. Should be easier without me in the audience.
Oh, I wonder if he's one of the guys that's always in here. Because if he's like, I spoke to your Audi.
I'm Mark, your new announcements person.
Why are you standing weird? Stand normal.
I'm standing great. There's been some garbage. Post-it notes are not to be put on faces.
I do this beloved character, Sticky Head.
I've never seen a resignation request get such a quick turnaround. Lastly, Helly's resignation request was denied.
You don't even get to quit.
My Audi wouldn't do that.
Petey used to say,
Because your Audi doesn't know what a nightmare is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And we did get to see how like gung-ho and up for it she was.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun. Tiptoe up and sneak to the door.
He's at work, baby. It doesn't matter. Do it, because I gotta pee.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so that one episode of Black Mirror with Una Chaplin who cloned her own
Against the door or to the side?
consciousness right into a little helper
You think
unit.
I'll be surprised?
I do.
I'm going to put it off to the side.
Awesome.
I can't believe this guy got through first date with her.
No.
It's perfect.
Yes.
He's just, oh.
He's going to be so excited.
Yeah.
I hope he comes home early.
He's not going to.
She's so funny. Oh.
I need to know what she sees in him. Oh, is she gonna steal it?
She's gonna see what it is, at least.
I mean, it's sealed, so she's either gonna have to steal and pretend it's not there.
Hey.
Oh, that scared me.
What are you drawing? You getting back to work in Cuba's form.
I'm so curious.
What the f are you wearing?
Oh.
If like, he was obviously drawing something and his memory was that Mark's innie asked him what he was doing, but he, like, I don't know.
That was the map, right? Of the layout.
Yeah.
And she just broke in.
Holy Oh, my other theory was maybe she's the they that is helping Pete, and it's this like crazy like something. We won't know until she sees him or he sees her.
What the lady?
Hey, don't forget to check out our Patreon for these exclusives, and our merch link is in the description box below. And now back to the movie. Is it his wife's
I
craft?
think so.
Yes. Oh, but he won't know if it's like memories or not, right? Because he's
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't. I think if you are him, you don't interact anyways because you don't know who's trustworthy.
Did you give her directed praise? I'm coming.
okay. Yeah, so she's not severed.
Yeah, she's not severed. I'm kind of now debating if I should have subtitles or not because I like to have it in case I misheard something, but the subtitles wrote out what she was mumbling, and I'm not sure if I was supposed to hear that or not.
Oh, like what the
When she was talking in the distance, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I need it because sometimes so that I don't miss anything when we converse. Oh God.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I mean, it's been like 45 minutes.
Very constipated.
I'm using the bathroom. I'm fine, Mark.
I think I need to come in.
Writing on her body.
Get ready, do the things you need to do, because I'm coming in.
No.
Writing the note directly on your skin. The detectors can pick up lettering anywhere. Huh, not bad.
That's smart.
Because I did the numbers thing.
Well, you gotta win.
It literally causes fear. Don't burst into the bathroom with your pathetic boss voice on and try to convince me that I do.
I'll give you 5 minutes to scrub your arms. You want Grainer to use the bad soap.
Bad soap?
I heard it all.
Okay.
Loathing with which she spoke to you.
Well, acclimating takes time.
Dylan was going on all yesterday about incentives. If it's a deeper meaning she craves, she should see the perpetuity wing.
Perpetuity.
Interesting.
It just seems premature. I mean, that place is a lot.
Correct.
How'd the check go?
There's a package left at his door.
No question.
Is this the brother-in-law?
Yeah.
Rickon, his 5th book.
I'm learning to be emotionally nude in front of my wife.
You would write something like that.
Can I help you?
Does she have a moment?
It's fine. Come in.
Sorry, I can fill out the form.
Gotta fill out a form just to talk.
Irving thought we should take Kelly to the perpetuity wing today.
And have you filled out a common space reservation slip?
I'm sorry. It's been weird since Petey left.
If Petey were the tone setter, he'd still be here.
What does that mean?
Now you're gonna make me throw my mug at you. Get MDR to its numbers. What I just did was something I knew that you could handle and grow from.
What the is wrong with you, lady?
I hope that you'll let it help you.
She's so weird.
Open or closed?
Both.
I'll just...
My delts are embarrassingly good today. I'm sorry, do you know how much muscle shows pay?
Monetary prizes for gold, silver, and bronze.
She gonna swallow it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's gonna get
Best
digested.
delt, $30. Best ab, $20.
Okay, in the
Muscle building circles and in society at large. You've never noticed my lacks, right?
She's gonna swallow the lid.
Mm-hmm. It's like a very big pill.
It's a huge pill.
Thirsty?
Ah.
The code detectors can read messages hidden inside the body. When that happens, it's Milchick's job.
Good.
When he asks how long ago you ingested it, it's easier for you both if he knows which end to start from.
Jesus.
And you see nothing wrong with that as you say that.
Yeah, that's so f***ed up.
Go shut down your workstation. We're taking a trip.
All 8 CEOs have been of the Egan lineage. Lion Ambrose is sometimes unfairly maligned as a black sheep herder, but I think you'll find
Egan
the
Bingo?
What the hell is Egan Bingo?
That's how you don't die of boredom in the perpetuity wing.
Okay.
Optics and design.
They're terrified of him. What is on that tray?
Hi.
You two know each other?
We were just admiring some Lumen artwork. So exciting.
Thanks for the tip. You got some business? Or you just out for a stroll?
Whoa!
Egg drop challenge in the team building space.
Oh.
You buy this?
And what are you guys doing?
Police. Welcome, Helly.
His aggression was so out of nowhere.
Good to see you, O&D.
Those eggs look like
Irving, come on.
He's in love.
Seth? Oh, Natalie.
Harmony, hello. This is about Peter Kilmer, and I should tell you that the board is joining us.
Yeah, the board that never talks.
We just know they're there.
Ugh, Natalie.
The board would like you to speak first.
Oh, yes, of course. So the search for Kilmer continues.
Oh my God, I just had a weird thought.
Prior to his departure, there were some troubling signs of reintegration.
Okay. Severance procedure is provenly irreversible. Getting MTR to their projected numbers by the quarterly deadline in 3 weeks.
And for what it's worth,
The board has concluded the call.
Because we're not hearing any voice from the board.
And man, goodbye, Harmony.
My theory is that it's going to be Adam Scott.
They're seriously a two-person apartment, like they only ever see each other?
perverse.
O&D is nice.
No, they're not. Macro dads are clever and true, while O&D is more cruelty-centered.
How many departments are there?
Probably 30.
Just because when he was telling Helly the rules, he just seems very like...
O&D tried a violent coup on the others decades ago.
That's an absolute fiction.
Did they ever kill anyone? Nope. If they come back and attack us, I think we should kill Mark. So they think we're crazy with nothing to lose. Blood-soaked, and I'm wearing your face. And they're like, whose face is that? And that's just feeling like a really powerful image to me.
Maybe if you wore it inside out.
We're here.
Ugh.
Children of my industry. And no, the children of my blood. That's James Egan, current CEO.
What if the board is just Egan's brain in a jar, and that's why he can't speak, but Natalie can hear him in a sort of, synaptic connection?
History lives in us whether we like it or not.
Oh, it's a bunch of brains in a jar, all the CEOs.
Yeah.
In jars, rather.
Oh, buddy.
This poor guy.
I know that death is near upon me. They wish to know how they should remember me. I have identified 4 components: woe, frolic, dread, malice. Should you tame the tempers as I did mine, it is this great and consecrated power.
I think that to be an Egan,
What you are is the keeper of an ethos, in which I do believe will one day save this world.
It's okay if you cry. They never had a woman before.
It almost makes me wish I remembered my own childhood.
It's an unnatural state for a person to have no history. But waking up on that table, I was shapeless. I learned that I work for a company caring for mankind. Each of these is a real smile. Someone Lumen Industries has helped.
So what are we, like a dental company?
You're part of a history now.
Jesus.
No, Kia.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
I hate this place. It smells like 19th century ass.
Stop!
19th century ass.
Mark?
Yeah?
Were you about to bed sit? What's that in your pocket?
Oh, no.
God, Mark. Still, it's the living soul of Lumen.
Kier said, keep a Mary wherever in your heart.
Oh, she's starved for meaning here.
I didn't want to be department chief.
God, this guy went from drinking the Kool-Aid to being the Kool-Aid.
But it's like that's
Helly.
there's always one in like The Office, right? The one that's like the
Oh,
company
yeah.
for it, like is so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, from childhood, there's always one that's like that. The hallway monitor, the kid that reminds the teacher there's an exam today.
Totally. Yeah.
And they grow up to be that guy.
Jesus.
I agree.
It's gonna be the same thing, right?
Mhm.
Oh no, or it's just locked.
But it does make me think that PD escaped, like she's trying to. That's why they're like, we can't find him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just how. Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Is her arm okay? No.
That's pretty badly cut. Like, she's gonna have to resort to, like, deliberately injuring herself to make her other self wonder, what the hell? Like, why am I keep coming back with more and more scars and cuts and bruises? And
Yeah, but they explain every injury.
I
Even
mean,
with
at
his
some
like
point, you're
his
gonna be
Band-Aid.
like, what the
You're right though. If it like keeps on happening, the Audi a normal person should be like, something bad is happening there.
Yeah, like at some point, you're gonna be like, they're clearly lying to me.
I'm truly sorry to see you here, Helly. I know Mark's been trying so hard to get you to feel happy.
Look, you seem like a smart person. Don't you see how f***ed up this is?
Sid, please.
Yeah, there's no point trying to convince this guy.
Yeah, I feel like he might also be like unsevered.
Oh, well, yeah, I think so too, because what's her face brought the book and
Hands on the
package it,
table,
right?
please.
It said his brother-in-law and all that, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
I'm bringing up the compunction statement for Helly R.
What is this?
Read it. No. Do.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world.
Me. And only in me shall their stain live on. My fall cut short by those with wizened hands.
I'm afraid you don't mean it. Again, please.
So it's just torture until they succumb to like the brainwashing.
None may atone for my actions but me. I am
Ew.
thankful to have been caught. All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
Again.
Although the people they hire, they're like either
One day.
meek people, old, or like small in stature.
You want me to get these?
Maybe it's deliberate.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like if I was Healy at this point, I would choose violence as a attempt to get out.
Someone wrote something on the back.
The last one.
Yeah.
Big room.
Oh, God.
How many tokens? Candy or no tokens?
Yeah, if he gets arrested or sent to a hospital, they'll find him right away.
Totally. Wait, the elevator is the mind box.
This melody sounds familiar.
I mean, I don't think it's the first time they've played this in the show.
No, but outside of...
Petey?
Is he dead?
Petey?
Even if they're staggered, when like if you're like the first to leave, you would see what vehicles are there.
Guess. But you don't know who it belongs to.
That's true.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I think mostly just you would avoid the conversation in the elevator and like, or maybe only one person can be in the elevator at a time as their personality switches.
Yeah.
Oh God, is he dead? His brain just finally
I
fried.
hope not.
But again, they'll know where he is now.
Yeah.
It's a small town. It's not.
Whoa, 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 he's down, he's down. Whoa, whoa, sir. What's over here? Sir, can you hear me?
Jesus.
That was weird. They said, whoa, whoa, he's down before he dropped.
Yeah. The only reason I brought up the car in the parking lot thing is because the car there was two cars in the parking lot, his and another one, and I thought the other one was the neighbor's, and I feel like you would notice that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If it was like her vehicle, because she's right next door.
Well, I mean, even if you do, that might not matter because you assume everyone is like gone through the procedure. So even if you're like, oh, I guess you work there too, I don't know who you are down there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he said, right, like half the town works for Lumen,
Yeah.
so.
It's hard to remember how it's disconnected and like what's disconnected. Okay, covers up that he was ever staying there. Who's calling Petey?
Also, I wonder why down there in Lumen, the tech looks so old. Right? The computer, the projector, the record, like all the audio devices, even the headphones, like they all look decades old. The whole conversation, like the whole thing about like the four tempers and the brain or the mind and all those things, like it made me think of I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but like, you know, on the internet you get like check if you're a human, if you're a robot thing where you have to select the pictures.
Yeah.
Because you asked like, you know, if the company was making you do this to your own mind or whatever, to what purpose? To me, it makes me think of the reason those checks also exist. It functions as AI training. This is maybe a sort of training or learning about human brains.
Okay.
And how they work.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know.
Because that kind of data is really, really valuable, as we now know in our world too, right? Collecting data of people is extremely valuable.
Yeah.
So if you have people essentially actively, constantly working on their own brain, you get a map of more and more like data on a map of how, I don't know, to control people's brains, how to control minds, stuff like that.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. But does that make sense though? Like,
yeah, I can see
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. What a trip.
Yeah, it's a crazy show.
Yeah.
I love it though. It's so intriguing.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Yeah. Anyways, episode 4.
Okay.
It's called The You Are.
So it's the book title.
Right. So I guess, well, they did do a deliberate shot showing what's his face leaving the book on the chair as he ran towards the alarm. Is that going to go in somewhere, become something? Yeah.
All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
Read until you break or believe it.
Yeah.
Also, just what's stopping you from just not doing it?
Fear?
I'm afraid you still don't mean it.
Holy but like, how long have they been at this?
We'll try again in the morning.
Okay, so they did that for like a few hours, but then at the end of her workday, she still gets to leave.
Because they don't want
the Audi
to know that she's
anything.
Just being tortured. Yeah.
Yeah. Zap, zap. Oh, God. That sucks.
I read it 300 times yesterday.
259.
What the hell is that voice?
Ooh.
Forgive me. None may atone for my actions but me. And only in me shall their stain live on.
What is that voice?
I really am sorry, okay?
Oh, it is so culty.
No paraphrasing. Again.
Creepy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking of something, or I'm overthinking about something.
Okay.
Usually. If I was Lumen, I would not hire anyone strong physically.
Right.
If I was a strong person and I'm in Healy's position.
Yeah.
If one of the employees is a 6'4", 300-pound guy
in
that room, at that stage, I would try to just physically overpower him and use him as a hostage to get out or something. Like, I understand why Healy won't do it, because between the two of them, I'm pretty sure he can take her on.
I wonder
strength.
If there's something like if they can sever your brain, so you're basically two people.
Right.
What's stopping them from manipulating other things, like in your brain to like, that's not even
just
an option.
Drop you.
Some people might live here.
Mark.
Yep.
It's past 1100. As department chief, you feel you should check on her progress?
Hi.
So outrageous.
I'm Bert from Optics and Design.
How the wet do you know where this office is?
You're like, where does his beef come from?
It's all right. What can we do for you, Bert?
Thank you. Well, being excited with the new handbook totes, and as you mentioned, the anticipation could distract from your work. Bring them over now. That way, it won't be on your mind.
For us.
Seemed like the right thing. I know your time is valuable. I wanted to extend an invitation, an informal tour of O&D. Directions are in the front bag, reversed.
Hard pass.
Thank you, Bert.
Seems soon to be taking him up on his offer.
That was before O&D started disemboweling people's bowels.
Jesus.
He's gonna die.
Oh my God.
1072.
It's so, they all know what goes on in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird that they don't question things. It makes me think that like the brain zappy thing is like also like a compliance thing, that like their ability to like question also gets taken away or something.
Yeah, you're cutting your own brain essentially, and you didn't hear for so long.
The door? Like the angry mumbly guy.
Guys, you're not supposed to talk about the break room.
They each hear different things.
Trick the machine. I like to imagine my Audi's love maid with a MILF or two.
I can't wait to see what he's like on the outside.
Oh my God.
Because this personality still derives from the person on the outside.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why we have protocols and procedures, so we don't end up there.
Yeah, like Mark isn't too different.
Who's that?
Oh, hi. It's Irving B.
Bert's over there by shelf 6.
The big envelopes can handle an appendix reissue.
Huh? So much to remember.
I'm sure it's easier. What you MDR kids get up to all day.
I actually cried when you guys put up Youthful Convalescence of Kier. It was only up for a month or so. Man, what a month.
Come here.
He's so funny. What if Irving is just full of
Voila.
Are they related in the outside? Their demeanor's very similar.
Let not weakness live in your veins.
Rise up from your deathbed, perfect for the struggle.
Exactly.
You have this.
Or like in the outside world, these guys are just like a married couple.
Maybe.
Oh.
But there's something.
I'm sorry, wait. What time is it?
I was kidding when I said he's in love in the last episode, but maybe not.
Oh, there's definitely
there's some sort of relationship. I don't know if it's. I don't know. They're so similar in a way.
I got to 4%.
Yeah. I'm glad you agree.
Huh.
Oh, their poor bags. Look at those chair.
I mean, I take it back. I don't think Irving is full of shit. I just think it would be so funny if he was just bullshitting everyone this whole time with this act. But I don't think it's an act. Is there a new person?
Oh, the book. It would be eye-catching, yeah, because it's a completely different color temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this?
Will you put that away?
You know, I thought we weren't supposed to make maps.
Something I found. I think Petey made it.
Hypocrite lecturing me on following the rules.
I wasn't lecturing you.
Why aren't we supposed to map?
Egan rule, render not my creation in miniature.
They look like houses, right? That's how houses look.
Yeah, exactly. Because why would they be on a map of the severed floor?
Clearly he was trying to tell you something.
No.
I'm more loyal to this place than to your friend. You mean when Petey was here?
Yeah, because there was balance.
Work is bullshit.
The work is mysterious and important.
It's so religious.
As a family.
I could not be less interested in being your family.
It's really, really religious.
Your best friend left this for you, and you don't give a.
Like, he practically said Lumen works in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the break room is kind of like hell. The
You're
company loves you.
I don't give a shit.
But you'll end up there.
It's gone. Thank you, Helly. Now we can get back to work.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Mark! I was going to get Mr. Milchek, but I thought it best not to break the chain of command.
Has anyone seen anything like this before?
Right? It sounds like sermon and commandments when he earlier said, don't make miniatures of my creation.
Totally.
What is this? Maybe it's another PD message. Flip through, see if my name's anywhere.
I'll be turning this into Milchek.
What? Why?
Excellent decision, Mark.
She's gonna piece it together. It's a test, a loyalty test.
So what's their space like? Stalactites and shit?
No, it's nice.
Is she gonna cut off a hand?
Or you have a cleaver now to attack people.
Helly?
Helly.
Fingers.
I am so sorry, Miss Cobell.
So I can tape a resignation to my Audi.
Okay. Let's just.
Cobell, do I look like I'm around right now?
I'm just catching up with your trainee. Could you get the video camera, please?
But this is just to satisfy her request. There's no way that her Audi's gonna get this
video.
video.
Just delete this. Yeah. I don't know why she thought this would work.
It's all she has? I don't know.
Ask for more guarantees, like let me bring it up the elevator.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she is going up the elevator with it. Cool.
Does it just get wiped? Does the elevator just bricks it?
This is the part where I should tell you to go to hell. Except you're already here.
Yeah, if it can zap your mind, 100%, it can just wipe a disc.
I was never sorry.
Oh, it's just gonna cut and she'll be back here, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Is it a response?
I think so.
Hallie, I also received and responded to your previous request. It says you threaten to cut off your fingers? I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given.
Oh my God.
So here it is. I am a person. I make the decisions. You do not. Know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that.
That's so f***ed.
Request is denied.
That bitch.
Turn it off.
Oh my God.
Nah, she's gonna have to destroy this place from the inside.
It sucks so bad.
No thanks.
I said this a while ago in I think in a TOS episode. I would not want to hang out with myself. If there's a clone of me. Because of
Okay, sure, fine. But it's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna like it.
I just don't understand how, like, the Audi could do that. If they know it's an unhappy thing. Like, it just doesn't, it's so shitty.
Guy tomorrow?
Okay.
I think maybe it's because you can rationalize it by thinking that, well, I'm not actually hurting anyone else. It's just a version of me that I don't remember, so there's no repercussion.
Oh. He needs to answer that phone.
Mm-hmm.
We never really talked about the boss lady stealing his wife's candle. And it makes me think that, like, maybe the company, like, killed her. Like, some weird, like...
Have you heard from the board yet?
No.
They'll understand. It wasn't your fault, Harmony.
Since Petey reintegrated.
The board's never acknowledged reintegration. His corpse is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation, FYI.
Vision. Verve. Humility. Benevolent. Probity. Wiles.
That photo was so old. I wonder what the deal is with that.
Mrs. Sully?
What are you doing here?
News reports said that he worked at Lumen, so I thought maybe I knew him.
He adored my hibiscus wrap.
Oh my God.
Well, on the upside, at least now we both have a date. If you'd like to go in and pay your respects, I'll wait right here for you.
Service is starting soon.
Yeah.
Also, I thought she took the candle because, like, Mark might not realize it, but he'll associate that smell with something he likes.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
And loves at the workplace.
Oh, it's just wine, sir.
Right. Red, please.
How do we make the grieving family feed people?
I don't know. I thought it's usually the opposite. Everyone brings food to the grieving family.
Hello. Were you a friend?
He was my dad.
I suppose you were close and everything.
White, please.
Who is it? Is it her? Is it Helly?
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I'm Nina. I'm Peter's ex-wife. You're from Lumen. So you didn't even know him at all.
Hey, Ma. They want to start.
Are you June?
Yeah. So you knew my dad?
Yeah, at work.
Oh, best way to deal with a f***ed up situation isn't to just shut your brain off half the time.
I'm not exactly sure.
Glad you're here, baby. It's rock and roll. Rock show time.
Say your prayers, little one. Tuck you in, warm within. Sleep with one eye open.
It's a great song. So she got what she came for, I'm assuming.
I like the boss lady's acting. Like she's
she's
trying so hard and failing so miserably at being human.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like she read about how a human behaves.
Yeah.
So she's like trying to do what it says in the book, but has no idea. Jesus Christ.
Somebody go find her.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Pray the Lord, my soul.
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
Pray the Lord, my soul to take.
Holy sh**.
Oh.
Okay.
So was the funeral just too sad, or if you ever want to talk?
No, thank you. But thank you for, being my funeral buddy today.
Is he going back to the greenhouse? No, that's where his wife died.
That's Petey.
That's Petey. Would you mind taking that up to diagnostics for me? Yes. I'd like you to run a special wellness session with Mark. He just needs it. Trust me.
Kier invites you to drink of his water. Is it awful to say I don't care for that one?
Makes me nervous, too. I keep thinking.
He could slip.
If I embarrassed myself.
You didn't, unless you did.
Is this gonna be a thing? Really?
No.
Oh, I hope so.
Would MDR consider joining me?
MDR would.
I mean, didn't Helly say in like the first episode, like, what if you like have a relationship in here?
I think I sleep 15 hours a night up there.
It's a character flaw.
Who cares?
The handbook cares.
Oh God, what if they're related on the outside?
I'm more of a first edition guy.
That could be a problem because you don't know. You don't remember.
In your noblest thoughts and epiphany shall be my voice. He doesn't just speak to us through the handbook, the paintings.
You think you need your job to rely on the charity of strangers. Your job needs you, not the other way around.
Mark?
Jeez, that painting in front of wellness is now just like...
I'm working up till the bell. I think I may still crush this thing tonight.
The whipping will continue until morale improves.
See you soon.
It might actually just be on that line. I don't know.
She can't just be okay with this.
No.
She's
gonna go herself?
Okay, what does he do when he's alone?
I don't know. Have a wank. Seems like something he would do.
Well, he's snooping, that's for sure.
Go on MILF Hunters because he's talking about it. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sometimes I ask people to sculpt how they feel.
Oh my God, so weird. I can smell candles right now.
That is really weird.
It might just be because my girlfriend lit one, but like I can smell it.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Destiny.
Oh, she's gonna threaten herself in the elevator, right? Because Audi will wake up and be like, oh my God, I have a noose.
D is for dreaming. E is for energy. S is for stewardship. T is for terror, which gives us more worth.
That was so fast. What were they doing?
I don't know.
I is for eyes. Until N, meaning newness. Why? That's a question we needn't now ponder. Shall deliver all yonder.
Is it just that like Christopher Walken and that one girl seem to be like the only people
Seems like you're getting the hang of stuff here.
in that department, and it's just way bigger than he let on?
Oh, not a threat to herself. Just
Oh my God.
Well, I don't want her to die because she's a great character. And
so far she's like the only one that's like fighting against it, really. Like,
yeah.
Oh
man, the dark realization for Ellie that her Audi doesn't give a.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
It's even more, what's the word I'm looking for? More intense than the White Christmas episode. Right? Because that one, we saw John Hamm's character on that episode where his job is to like create a tiny version, right, of a client. But even in that, if you were that client, you still have to interact with a voice that is yourself. And like, you know, you might still feel some sympathy if you understood that that's just you in there. But in this case, like aside from that one video, that's it. She never has to interact with the other half. It's but like I can see how she got there.
Yeah, I get just the fact that she's like, I got your request. I thought I took care of that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's bonkers. Oh my God.
Maybe you should get out of here.
Just wrapping up.
The music is, kind of sad. It's like.
He's going to find her body. She's dead, isn't she?
I don't know. Okay, security saw it.
Yeah, but how long was she there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he only saw it through the door opening.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh.
Oh my God, she's dead.
Oh my God, if he goes up the elevator with her and he gets the brain buzzy. Oh no, he's there. Okay. Holy.
Yeah, security probably locked the elevator.
Okay, she's still alive.
Oh, she's alive. Okay.
Oh, because yeah, like she could have gone unconscious, but they caught her soon enough. Holy Nika just gets.
If that doesn't make you rethink where you're working, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Like if my coworker just off themselves at work, I'm gonna be like.
Yeah, unless it's what I was saying before with like it's not just brain switchies, it's also like control and like I don't know.
Well, he clearly felt something and was shocked by
true.
it. And it doesn't, we know that just because you leave and you come back, the experience doesn't suddenly end, right?
Yeah.
We saw Helly like a second later, it's a different day, but she was still in the same emotion, in the same mood.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. So she goes into the elevator, gets brain buzzed. Her Audi fights that like her Audi is herself.
Mm-hmm.
Her Audi is currently in. She didn't get re-zapped.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just guessing that she didn't get
Presumably,
re-zapped.
every time it goes up and down, you go into a different state again, right?
Oh, okay.
Because it's just a barrier, isn't it?
I don't know. Like, it would be, it's kind of weird to think about, but I was like, it'd be weird if the elevator, every time it went down, it had to zap, even though there was no one in there. It seems like a waste of energy, but I don't.
Oh, I presume it's the other way around. The thing in your head is what switches every time you go through a barrier. So.
Oh, I see. A barrier exists and.
Yeah, it's you that changes when you go through it.
Oh, interesting.
Because just like in the first episode when Helly was trying to escape, she runs through the door and then it's the other person.
Oh, and he's right back to panicky. Yeah. Holy.
He literally just saw a person herself, yeah.
Is she alive?
She's in the hospital.
Okay, so you're letting her go.
She will be back at her desk in a few days. Happened on your watch. You can thank Kier himself it went the way it did.
Ew, I don't like this. It is not his fault.
Jesus.
That just felt so out of order.
At this point, you realize that she's a terrible person?
No. I know that she's a terrible person, but like, how on earth, just because he's the supervisor or whatever?
Fail?
It's a culty control method, right?
It was not me who was wrong, but literature itself. I would first need to break it entirely.
Oh.
A man with rotting toes cannot skip.
This is going to be their like new book to follow.
Is that machines cannot think for themselves.
Dylan's reading it. He's reading it.
Fight for the freedom the soldier fighting next to you. The right person will follow himself. He's nothing but bull.
It's funny because it sounds like such like woo-woo self-help bull, but in the context of this kind of cult they're in
the context of this exact thing is, it's kind of industry is dust.
Or the system.
We live in a society.
Full synaptic coupling. Peter Kilmer's memory was reintegrated. We should celebrate. Take a beat before telling the board, especially after what happened with Heliar.
It was a test. I was right.
Comb the chip data for source signatures. Find out who did this. I'd like to deliver everything to the board at once.
Baby is officially coming. We're headed to the birthing retreat now.
Birthing retreat?
Really great.
This guy.
This is Mark's work cell. Tell him Rickon said to come quickly. Cabin 6, one of the more affordably sized units.
This also really sucks that when you're at work, literally any emergency cannot find you.
Yeah.
Your family could be dying.
Did you forget that I was going to be here?
Slightly. I'm sorry about the other night.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's doing great.
Yeah?
By the way, yeah. Rickon is doing this thing where he cries over her, giving them some privacy.
What the is a birthing retreat?
Hey, thank you for, taking care of her.
Go to the hospital.
Babe, I just don't want to be like my father.
No, baby.
Oh my God, I could kill him.
Hey, I'm looking for baby cam.
I'm so glad you're here. I didn't know if they were going to wake you up from work.
All right, well, glad to be here.
Expensive. It's like a freaking lodge. I hate whoever's in there.
It's a contraction. Mark, say a secret, quickly.
Say a secret?
Purging secrets can create a soul void that speeds the labor. I love you, and I feel hurt that you haven't called me to thank me for the book yet.
A copy of his new book on your doorstep.
God.
Wow, this guy.
It must have been stolen or something.
He needs his hand held when he takes a
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
I'm okay.
Oh, your wife's going into labor. Like what?
Are you okay?
He's a beautifully written character.
Yeah.
He's disgusting.
I think.
She has two kids, essentially.
Oh my God. My blood is boiling.
This is good. We can finish setting up the room. Mark, would you help me hang the kelp? Do you really want me to explain it?
Yes. I want to laugh at you some more. I also can't stop thinking about Rickon and Dickon.
Oh my God.
In Game of Thrones when I hear his name.
Hi, excuse me, sir? Sir.
Man.
I'm another pregnant lady. I just came out on a coffee run. Any chance you could hook me up?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, thank you so much.
This is so weird.
Yeah, it seems
I'm Devin.
terrible idea.
My husband is driving me crazy.
Is it your first?
Yeah.
My third.
How do you handle it?
A lot of help.
This cabin is so nice. You rich?
Really?
Ugh.
If the thief reads the book, it will have been worth it.
Wants to give birth in a room that smells like low tide.
Yeah, it doesn't sound pleasant.
I know the last time you were in a medical facility was for Gemma. Of course, the baby's middle name could have been so lovely a tribute to her.
Your kid deserves her own name without some big feely baggage.
Respect that.
Also, the way he phrased it, I understand that you're unable to be comfortable with. Like, go yourself, man.
He is the worst.
He's so passive aggressive.
I got coffee. I made friends with the richest lady in baby camp. Very cute. Should send you up there. I bet Alexa would give you another shot.
I bet she wouldn't. You okay?
Oh.
You want me to go get her?
No.
You need me to tell a secret?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love that she doesn't take him seriously, though. Like her husband.
Yeah.
She knows that he's just this weird guy.
I kind of think Lumen might be up to something. Well, I've just been hearing stuff.
Who have you been talking to?
Yeah, careful.
You remember the businessman?
Oh!
Charlie, you okay?
Why do people do this?
I'll go get her.
One more big punch. She's right.
Did he just say it hurts? It hurts?
I think sympathy pain is a thing, right? Sometimes for husbands there.
Sure.
I don't know. Apparently that is a thing that they actually feel it too.
Yeah, sure, yeah. To what extent I don't think it matches, but sure.
Okay.
She was in Audi form at the time she woke up.
Oh.
When she sees you, it's important your eyes be kind. Make your eyes kind.
you just are if you sympathize with the other person. There's no forcing it.
I know, and it's so funny seeing him try.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it doesn't work if you're unconscious. Maybe that's how.
Or oh my god.
You're okay. You're okay.
He looks psychotic.
So they locked away the extension cords. You should be safe. If you want to focus on looking for happy numbers for a while, that's fine. Do you want to talk about it?
We should hide inspirational handbook.
You just need to start earning perks, dude. My life if I didn't have any finger traps yet. Well, not me, though, because I already contributed the idea. It's only fair.
I'm here to observe Heliar.
No one told me.
Encourage her to forego further. I can also perform a hug.
Perform a hug.
Oh my god, this is just even worse.
Whoa. Ew. Pulled out eyelashes.
Did you get all that?
Are you upset?
No.
If you're upset, you can request a
A
hug.
hug. I'm good.
I am curious why they're so insistent on keeping her. Like, yeah, her outie wanted to be here, but like, oh, he's seeing the melting walls like last time.
When he was napping, right? And he starts.
Yeah, it's also in the credits. The opening title, rather.
Goop. I'm so curious about what they do with the numbers.
Oh, you didn't know? This is actually how Sudoku was created. Every newspaper around the world.
We lose you again there, buddy?
Did he nod off, or was he seeing things
O&D.
while he was awake?
And I'd like to seek Bert's counsel.
Make a copy of that map in case we have to come find you.
Okay, daggers. People eating each other.
Oh, and they all have tags. The work tags.
I'm sorry. You must have sent this print job here by mistake. You weren't supposed to see this. Joke from Miss Cobell.
It's the O&D coup, isn't it? Actually happened, Mr. Milchick.
Of course not.
Is that what's gonna happen?
It's just ironclad.
People eating each other's guts.
And give them all the other department's resources.
A lot that they could do to us. The size of his department. How do we know what else he isn't being kosher about?
What the hell?
Also, we sent this here by accident. I call bull.
You ran a 266 on Irving B.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it might dissuade him from spending so much time with Bert G.
Yeah, but the fact that they have codes for doing that.
I'm sorry, should I have consulted you?
Yeah, it's so weird.
I saw Miss Casey down there. You're having her watch Heliar. May I ask why?
On a virgin meadow, then a beaten path. I'm trying something new with Miss Casey. Keep it between us.
Okay. Like, you can catch more flies with honey than whatever.
I don't know what else she can do.
Oh.
Heliar, describe for me your time in the restroom.
Oh, no.
Come with me to distribution supply.
I can watch Heliar while you're gone.
Round trip.
You know, I go to distribution supply all the time, so I could.
He's so thirsty.
It's one less horrible thing for 8 minutes.
I haven't shown you where we keep the extra pen caps. It's not far, do you mind?
Pen caps.
Shouldn't go anywhere without Miss Casey.
Come on.
Yeah.
Careful out there, boss.
I love it that it's like 8 minutes round trip. Like, you know exactly the time it takes you to get. It's so cool.
Everyone's so weird.
Uh-huh.
How are you doing, Ellie?
Did you make up the pen caps to ask me that? Really bad, Mark. Thanks for noticing.
Man, you got 8 minutes. I would go faster.
Yeah.
Petey's map.
I've been trying to recreate it on my lunch breaks. To work on it together, we can...
I'm not your new Petey.
But you want out. I guess that would just be too easy if they were like, yes, let's work together. High five.
Mark took her to look at pen caps just at the end of the storage wing.
Bert G is in the conference room.
Okay, everyone's got their little side mission now, it seems like.
Yeah. I wonder what's her motivation for telling Irving where Bert is.
Because she's very robotic so far.
Yeah.
Like, barely human.
What are you doing here? I was turned around. I was looking for you.
What the hell?
Coming at you.
What?
Where's your friends? 6 people you've been hiding from us.
Wait, don't go.
I know what you're up to.
What is so weird?
Yeah, this is so odd.
Helen?
Also, everyone can hear all these conversations when they go down the hallway, so...
Yeah, like the boss people.
Kelly.
Know
Yeah.
what's going on at all times.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I told her I wanted out and she told me I wasn't a person.
What do you want? In here.
It's for her to wake up while the life drains out of her.
The
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, okay, fine, buckle me into whatever roller coaster I'm on, because I don't understand.
Department chief and new hire have gone missing. Do you know where they are? If you came here to see me, then why are you in the conference?
I didn't want to scare you again, like with the hand thing. I was working on a joke.
A joke?
To say when I got in.
Why did you lie about the number of people in your department?
We don't trust you guys.
The king of don't trust us?
It's literally silly. Like they say, you all have pouches. You each have a larval offspring that will jump out and attack.
So each department has these weird stories about the
that's
others.
So funny.
The sentiment, somehow holds people are weird. The larva eventually eats and replaces you. Your youthful energy.
Irv, are you sweet on this guy? Do disapprove.
Handbook forbids taking heart to other employees.
It's not safe.
So, okay, what the hell is this?
It's an animal of some sort?
But also, yeah, so Lumen is planting these stories between departments so that they
Yeah.
never interact with each other. But again, to what end? It's just questions. There's no answers.
Yeah.
What is this now?
Well, it's obviously the goat room.
They're not ready.
Oh my god.
It isn't time.
Oh.
Go!
Goat.
This honestly feels like the dream Buffy episode, and we're gonna see the cheese man somewhere. It's so weird.
What kind of barbarities were we enacting?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, barbarities of O&D.
I'm sorry. You had to do this.
I formally release you.
Would you like to come in? There is something in the storeroom I'd like to show you.
All this weird stuff is given to us in such a way that I don't know. It's just insane.
Damn dumb being here.
Were bonded by the spirit of industry. They met as colleagues, took heart to each other as colleagues.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That clearly exists. So he's lying when he says he doesn't know.
Get away from him.
Dylan, what?
Irv, we need to go now.
It's not the same. That's not O&D, Dylan. It's us.
Oh.
Okay, but we've never done anything like that. Why the hell would there be two versions of the same painting?
Deliberately turning you guys on each other.
You're both unhurt.
We are.
Scared.
I'm sorry.
She's so weird, but I love her.
Okay then.
I feel like something really horrible will happen to her if her job wasn't done perfectly, and she knows that, so she's like...
Yeah. Or she's a robot.
Aware what MDR is up to right now?
Thought that's what you were paid for. Way to tame a prisoner is to let him believe he's free.
I would be careful. Upstairs wouldn't look kindly on this.
You can talk to me when you figure out who hacked Kilmer's chip.
I want to introduce you all to Irving and Dylan and their friends.
Okay. Look how happy he is. In the back, just grinning.
Wow, that flew by. That was
what the hell is
such
happening?
a weird episode.
I really need some answers.
I feel like we'll never get them. We're never gonna understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it for now.
The Coble, Miss Coble.
Yeah, Harmony.
She seems to be working. I mean, not seems, she is working kind of on her own side quest outside of what,
the people upstairs.
Yeah, the people upstairs wants.
Yeah.
But is it to her benefit or just that she thinks she has a better idea to further Lumen's benefit. You know what I mean? That's the part that I'm not sure yet. Is it for personal gain, or is it just she thinks, hey, I have a better idea if I can pull this off? You know, it's better for the cult.
I think it's the latter. So like because
she's still devoted, you mean? Yeah.
I think she's still devoted, and she doesn't want to tell them about anything until she knows that what she did worked. I think she's still reporting to the people upstairs.
Yeah.